Hey, my name is Tom, the host of Weapons Education, and I know this is a gun channel, but you know, cars and guns, they kind of go together, and once a year I like to throw something different in. What I'm doing today is I'm going to what's called the Festivals of Speed. It's at a fancy schmancy golf course in a city called Hallandale Beach, Florida, just south of Fort Lauderdale and just north of Miami, out there on the beach. And on the golf course there's going to be supposedly hundreds and hundreds of exotic cars. So I figured I'd bring the camera along and have some fun. Now, I've been going to these rallies pretty regularly, like once a month during the winter months in Florida when it's a little bit cooler, and I've never been to this one, so I do not know what to expect. This is my car, I'll tell you about it in a moment, but this video is really about what we're about to see, and like I said, I don't know what to expect. First of all, let's talk about this car. Okay, it's a cool Viper. What I like about it, it's an 05, and an 04 and 05 was the years they made the convertible, and I like the convertible. I like the lines of the Viper. And I might as well just show you the engine. We're going to look at some really cool cars today. I hope, I assume that's what this is all about. Let's get this open here. And then this is the big Viper V10 engine. What I did was I put a supercharger from Paxton, and all this is all custom. And it's got the Bellinger headers and exhaust to really, make it roar and give it the extra horsepower. So this dynode, honestly, it's 789 horsepower. This is a bad boy. This is a good American muscle car. I think the best bang for the buck. We're gonna go look at some cars. Let's close this. My friend Johnny's here. Thanks, John. We're gonna close this and let's go this way. And we're gonna look at some really cool cars, I assume, today. And I also assume that we're going to meet some friends of mine. I know all the owners, fortunately, because I've been to South Florida like the last 25 years, of these major dealerships. So for some off-the-wall reason, you're like a Donald Trump type person watching this video. If you're not, just watch it for kicks and giggles. Take a look at the cockpit, nice Viper. And I upgraded a little bit, 6-speed, 10-cylinder. It's really a fun little car. But let's go see what they got there. What I was saying is, and take a look at me please, if for some reason you're a Donald Trump type person and you see something in this video that you might like or want to buy, contact me first, because their prices, I'm gonna have a feeling, are gonna be kind of high. So in your mind right now, just trying to envision, what does a new Lamborghini cost? I'm not even really that much of a Lamborghini fan, but whatever. Are they 200,000? Are they 300,000? You're going to have sticker shock, I have a feeling, because I was at a Lamborghini dealership last month at a different rally. I'm like, whoa. And so today it's supposed to be even more exotic. But if you see something that somehow someone in the Donald Trump area of money, contact me first so you don't get clipped. And let's go see. Let's just go have fun. I'm just going to jump in the car with my buddy here. It's early Sunday morning, and we're going to go all the way to Hallandale Beach, which is only about, all the way 15 miles. And let's see what's in store for us. Let's go have some fun, and let me know what the favorite car you see is today. I have no clue what's in store. If you see something you like, contact me first. Don't get clipped. We'll find out. Okay, let's go do it. Let's go for a ride. Guys, the exotic cars here today are much more exotic than what I even expected. I'm with Carlos from Prestige, Miami, Florida, Biscayne Boulevard. Very humbling. First car you're going to look at. Okay, just take a look at it. Full carbon fiber. Carlos is going to talk about it. Just take a guess on what this will cost you. Think in your mind, think in your mind. Okay, Carlos, take it over.
So this is a Pagani Huayra. There's only 100 ever made in the world. About 40 in the US. It's number 34. It's completely custom built from the ground up. Everything's handmade. You pick the color that you want on the wheels. You pick, this is actually an option to have the full carbon fiber exposed. You pick the carpets, you pick everything that you want. It's completely customized to you. It's a V12 AMG engine, especially built for this car, 740 horsepower. The price of this car is a 2014. It's called Project Diablo. Every car has a name. It's $2.1 million. That's roughly
2.1 million. That's not bad.
Roughly 1,000 miles. It's called Diablo. This is the model of Pagani Huayra. They only made 100 in the world.
Let's take a look at the back of it.
This is number 34 of 100.
2.1 million now. I think this is better than Batman's car, isn't it?
Could be.
Gosh, what do we got behind us here? What is this?
This is an older car. It's a Bugatti Veyron. It's a 2008.
Bugatti 2008. So it's okay. It's used. A little bit older, not too old.
Still 1.3 million.
Still 1.3 million. Humbling. What's the horsepower?
1,001 horsepower.
1,000 plus horsepower. What else we got here? What's really exciting? Look at this one right here. Carlos, what do you got there? Now, we're talking Prestige, and their name Prestige is for a reason. I've been to their dealership on Biscayne. This is the #1 dealer in the world.
Yeah,
I mean,
is
right?
Actually, from our private collection. It's a 2016 Huayra, completely custom made. Brett David, the owner of the store, in memory of his father. If you film the inner part here, you're gonna see the entire car is signed by the factory, right here. Here. You'll see all the signatures and Horacios. And there, the car has a plaque commemorating Brett's father.
So, what country? This is from where? Italy. And now, if I wanted to buy this right now, this is cash on the barrelhead. How much?
This will be around 3.5.
3.5. 350,000.
$3.5 million.
$3.5
for sale though.
$3.5 million. Okay, guys. Now, next time you ask me how much a Wilson Combat cost, and you say 6,000 is too much, okay? This is a little humbling looking at these cars. Let's look at something else here. What do we got here? I see an awesome Mercedes. We're surrounded by hundreds of cars.
This is also a private collection from the owner. It's a McLaren Mercedes 722S.
Oh, God.
SLR. They only made about 150 of them. This car has 400 miles in 2009.
2009. So I guess this is a good buy on that one, right?
It's close to $1 million.
Close to, come on. Close to $1 million for a used car? 2009?
Yeah, this is a collector's piece.
Collector's. Collector's all suede inside. What's the horsepower in this puppy?
It's about 800.
About 800. Hey, so I'll still race it with my Viper. Show us some of your Lamborghinis.
So here we have all the Lambo products.
Hey, wait a minute. I want to ask my audience a question. Like this one right here, first time looking at it. Let's just look at this one. Think in your mind what this cost. I always thought Lambos were like 200,000 until I went to Lamborghini, Biscayne, Prestige, and I seen some of the stickers on these. What does this one cost?
This one's $551,000. It's a Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, custom built, special paint job interior. It's a 2017 brand new.
550,000. They all range between 500,000 and 600,000 for a new Lamborghini these days.
On the 12 cylinders, the 10 cylinders like this ones, they run a little less expensive.
So the 12 cylinders, the 500,000-600,000. Take a look at the engine compartment, and the 10 cylinder here to our left, you get it these are basement prices here. They're about $250,000 to $300,000.
This one right here is 300 grand.
300 grand for 10 cylinders.
This is Spider convertible.
I guess you got a lot of athletes, I'm guessing professional athletes. Who's your customer for $1, $2, $3 million cars, $500,000, $600,000 cars? There's just a lot of money here in South Florida, isn't there?
They actually come from everywhere.
Everywhere.
Not only celebrities, people from Brazil, people from South America, people from up north. We do a lot of out-of-state deals. People from Colombia, Venezuela. Latin community is huge in sports cars.
I'm going to put your link below the video. So some of you exotics, I know there's a lot of people in my audience from Italy and throughout Europe and throughout the United States who love looking at this stuff, and their website's spectacular. So I'll put Prestige's website below the video. And gosh, anything else that sticks out of your mind that you want to show the audience?
We have matte
Let's
black.
follow Carlos.
We have a matte black over there. That's called a Lamborghini Aventador.
Check out that matte black.
Super Veloce. Super Veloce means super fast. It's lighter weight, 750 horsepower. Special edition. They only make 500, roughly about 200 for the US.
That's not bad. 200.
Yeah, sticker on this car says 600,000. 650,000.
Oh, wait a minute. I misunderstood you. When you said 200, what do you mean?
They only made 500 for the world, 200 for the US.
Oh, and the car cost?
650,000 is the sticker price.
615,000.
But they go well above that.
They go way up. I know a friend of mine up where I live, he's got one with some gas-operated system that makes it crazy, and it's over 1,000 horsepower.
This one's 750 horsepower and a naturally aspirated engine. No turbos, no superchargers, just raw power.
He's got turbo and all this other stuff. Yeah. Wow. Just wow. And then just pan out and take a look at all these cars here. Let's move on and see what else we find. You are about to see the buy of this show. I'm with Jake from Auto Sports Group, right in my backyard, Delray Beach, Florida. And this is a Bentley, my dream car, or actually I should say
Tammy's dream car.
Tammy's dream car. He's been following the channel. He knows the channel, guys. He's a gun guy, and he's pro NRA. Tammy, I know you would love this car. So if I don't buy it, someone else is going to buy it because of this video. Before I even tell you the price, you've heard some other prices: 500,000, 700,000, 1 million, 2 million. This Bentley, to me, is the best buy on the show. First of all, we know it's owned by BMW. Let's look under the hood. Jake, what do we got here with this 12-cylinder?
We got a 6.0 V12 engine. So we got 17,000 miles on it.
6.0. Now that's a lot of torque. Twin turbo, speed, and it's got a lot of weight, this car. Owned by BMW. Oh, what a beauty. What a beauty. The color is striking because the original owner, now it's only got 17,000, the original owner picked this specific color.
Specifically ordered, right.
One of a kind. Now let's just look at the car, and this does not give me sticker price shock like some of the other cars. I thought this would be 400,000 or 500,000. Look at the rims. I mean, just spectacular. Convertible, interior, all handcrafted. Look at the woodwork.
Electric sunroof, handcrafted leather.
You hit a button and this will just cover right up.
Hit the button right here, it comes up, goes down.
To me, a really high quality car, you know, like a sports car like this with this kind of, what is the horsepower again? 500-600 in that area? Yeah, it's just crazy twin turbo, 12 cylinders, out of sight. Let's take a look at the rear.
Trunk and it just comes right open.
This Bentley, huge trunk,
all over it.
Class written all over it. And here's the best part.
Touch it right here, boot closed.
Oh yeah, boot closed. Okay, the best part of this, if I don't buy it, I know one of you guys will, because this is not outrageous.
That's right.
17,000 miles, 17,000 miles, basically brand new for this car. 140 grand.
140,000.
And I guess you get.
If you're not sitting down, you're sitting down now.
Probably budge for 135.
I'm sure we'll work something out, right?
Oh my gosh, the link is going to be below for this one. I'm not out here to sell cars. I didn't know it. I might be buying this car for Tammy.
Right.
She wanted a Maserati, but this thing blows the Maserati away.
And we know Tammy's going to get what she wants.
Yeah. I wanted to show you guys this car. It's got the horsepower, it's got the 12-cylinder, it's got the twin turbo, it's got everything you want.
This is specially made,
handmade,
specially ordered.
Custom made, custom ordered by the original customer. And people who buy these cars, the customer, yeah, they drive them for a year or two and then they just go buy a new one.
Right.
They're just perfect. And in South Florida, there's no snow, there's no salt. They don't get ruined.
No problem going a nice little 90-mile-an-hour on the beach, on the highway.
Gosh, this thing's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
The sale of the show. Okay, I'm going to move on, but thank you,
Thank
Jake.
you so much for your time.
Talking soon.
Look forward to it.
Okay, moving on. Hey, what a small world it is. I ran into my neighbor, one of my best friends, Bill. He's my neighbor. He lives 3 doors away. Now, he won't admit this because he's a humble guy. But, you know, next to Jay Leno, he's one of the top collectors in the world. But you got boats, you got airplanes, you got a lot of cars. You brought just the one today. Why did you pick this one today, Bill?
Actually, it was brought because the Palm Beach Driving Club wanted it.
Oh, they wanted it.
They wanted it,
because
yeah.
of all your cars,
Yeah.
you chose this one.
Yeah, no,
so tell us about your Ford here. What do you got?
It's a 2006 Ford GT. It's one of the 4,090 some cars that they made to commemorate the anniversary of their winning Le Mans. And then this particular one, they made 343 cars in this color combo.
Yeah.
So it's a nice car. It's a nice collector car.
I see you go up and down the block with this one, and
You might be confused because both I have this one and the Mosler. Both
that's
the
what
same
I was going
color.
to say. They almost look identical.
Yeah.
Explain to the audience. You're not selling. Your cars are not for sale. I know that.
No.
But what is the Mosler? What's that all about? That's a cool car.
Well, yeah, it was a car that was built in West Palm Beach. Warren Mosler started a company called Mosler Automotive, and he actually started building a car called the Consular, which was a really fun car to drive, but it was ugly. And I insulted him one day by telling him it was ugly. And so I told him about a year later that if he ever built a pretty one, I'd buy it. So he built the MT900, and I looked at it and I called the place up and I said, "Tell Warren I'm a man of my word. I want one."
You got one. Of all your toys, I mean, what are some of your favorites as we look at the car? You got that one Porsche I see going up and down the block. What is that thing called?
That's a Carrera GT. You got one just like it right over here.
Oh, right there.
The car on it.
Oh, yeah, well, let's walk over to that. Explain this car, because you own the same one.
Right, but they don't care for the rest.
Now, talk about the clutch in this car, because I know it's kind of difficult.
It's a 6-inch ceramic clutch with little or no flywheel, so there's no mass. So if you let out the clutch too fast, the motor stalls and it embarrasses the drivers. So it made people sell the cars really quickly, and that's why they got a glutton on the market, and the price went down for a while. But they're back up to almost $1 million now.
About $1 million each, yeah. Yeah,
This car they got
you buzzing around in this thing all the
This
time.
car's actually a deal right now. It's about $700 grand.
700, such a deal. Yeah. So this is not your exact one, but you got the same one at home.
I have the same car, same color. I have a different interior color.
Tell us about your boat. You got one of the biggest. It was sponsored by Shell.
Well, the boats I actually did.
Offshore racing.
I did the offshore racing out of my pocket for about 6 or 7, 8 years. And when the economy went down, we had to stop racing. But we still have a 42 MTI race boat, Cat, and that boat won the World Championship in 2004, 5, and 6.
Wow, and 4, 5, and 6 World Championships.
Yeah, and then we almost
You
won.
traveled the world with that boat.
No, that boat. Well, the World Championships are actually being held right now, this very minute, in Key West.
Awesome.
So I'm hoping some of my buddies. I hope everybody comes out of there safe and they have a good race. But my heart is right there right now. That's where I'd rather have been this weekend. But
yeah, this guy loves his toys. I'm just glad to run into you, Bill. And it's good to see you. And let's move on to something else. Oh, wait. Of all the Porsches, besides this crazy exotic one, what do you think is like the best buy for someone with 100 grand, 150 grand?
Nissan GTR.
A Nissan GTR.
Very good car.
Good. Hey, by the way, are you a gun guy?
A little bit.
A little bit. All right, so if we see any bad guys in the neighborhood, we'll take care of them.
No comment.
Good seeing you. We're all over it. All right, let's move on.
See you guys later. Thanks.